inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Missouri Tigers offense will start this game off. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he's the key to the offense's success.
To the air, it's Horn. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Then I have ASU.
I know defenders hate
To finish it out.
and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting
So if I win the next two games, I believe I'm going to play Clemson again in the conference championship.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Yep.
That corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
I like the idea by the... You get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Second down coming up. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Oh, so close to picking off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Those outside linebackers nowadays are so fast. They can cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after them quarterbacks. They're versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Looking for a block. It's Bond. Makes a move. Drills him with the stiff one. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, he put his team in great position. The Pirates offense headed on the field. Our first look at them today. You know, yards tend to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the league.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the track for the first down.
Nice job on the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job on it.
Quarterback checking the play. He's looking to throw it. Great in the middle. It's Casey.
Yeah.
Backering pass coverage and bringing the big stick with him too.
So I don't run the option as much. I do a lot more throwing, yet I am not playing with my best throwing quarterback.
They'll go back to the ground. Discards a man. He's brought down.
I can run the option twice a game.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And the Pirates line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I might still try to run a few options, but it's just going to be a glorified draw somebody in and pitch it. But the throwing placement has been so much better.
Mizzu has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. Stand downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my
Against Clemson?
Feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Beautiful. Still not the right guy to celebrate.
Struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to kick and kick and kick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose here. It was a completion. They lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Horn. Finds his big tight end. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll test the right side. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They're trying to get to it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
The play action fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Looking to pass. It's Horn. Makes the catch.
Oh, a little roughing the passer. Good job, buddy.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed.
So good.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Running back searching for a hole. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on first down, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
I don't know about that first down nonsense.
First and goal from the 9.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field.
Illegal blocking by offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Missouri comes up with a first and goal. Handoff to Jones. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting. It's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Third and goal coming up here. Dropping back, it's Horn. Let's it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Missouri.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14.
I think I played that poorly.
About to kick it off after punching it in for a touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
There's a good example of how pressure on the quarterback can affect his accuracy. There was no way that ball was being.
Receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw on second down. Fires it. How about that?
Fucking wrong button.
Defense will always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking the football.
come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Back to throw, it's Rayola. Looking to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Pirates send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. Mizzu has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They're going to ride this running back. Hard running there. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4.
As it's Rayola.
Not much running room to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good block.
That's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting. Next guy, don't assume the tackle.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go. And they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
That just never had a chance. They controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it on the counter. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30.
I don't think we do that anymore.
Counterplay is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction. It keeps you off balance and really keeps you on balance.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. They're working that left side. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got it up for the 1st down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw, it's Rayola. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. At the 35, he's got 4. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one. He gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch. Making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it set up on the outside. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, this defense is extremely disciplined. Right there, 1st down, screen pass. It doesn't fool them. Nice play.
They'll line up for a second down play. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. The back goes in motion. On second down, he'll fire. And that is incomplete.
Now, I tell you what, we've kind of got we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask, right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, but I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They get him stopped for the 5-yard line, and it will be first and goal from there. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, East Carolina. Now they'll line up with what they heard was automatic. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard run. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position.
I like it. I like it, Matthew.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this point of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run, maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block on the back. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Handoff to Jones. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way toward midfield, and they'll stop him at the 36-yard line. Just enough time to get off one final play at the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The first down for the offense. Quarterback will audible. To the air, it's Rayola. Coming after him. They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. At the end of the second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Line gets set, first down. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Powers through the defender. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line will have to do a lot better job, give them some more space so we can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
He's looking for an open man on second down.
What was that?
And get the sack.
And they finally get their first sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to every week, how many times are you affecting the quarterback? Last week, they got... Got to continue to put more and more pressure on the quarterback to play better defense.
A third and long coming up here. Quarterback checking off. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Yeah, you're right. Roughing the passer. Take that.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty.
You're not a spinner, buddy. You just got to juke.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking for a man. It's Rayola. He lets one fly deep. And he makes the catch at the 10. Gets out of bounds after the game.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Dude, just engage that guy to touchdown. No, I didn't say anything for Jason. I said Western Kentucky was an 80 overall, so he only gets one flip.
This offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play thrown.
It's still 3rd and goal. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And that is not close as he dodges well, trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit.
big developments in this one. We've just covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's Horn. Getting some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Missouri wants to go fast. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're bringing heat. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Punt team makes it.
That he didn't throw it to that crosser. That they felt the heat right before.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go.
A shot toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, the offensive side of the defense didn't hit that play, but they've shown they've got the quarterback with the arm talent. They've got the wide receivers with the speed. They are going to try and take shots and take the top off this defense. So if you're the secondary on defense, you know right now, you're going to be in your back pedal. You're going to be turning the ball a lot throughout the course of this game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 3:25. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Smash through the tackle. There to make the stop, and we play 3 in this one. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. First down to start the drive after the break.
Yep.
Running to the left. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. To throw, it's Rayola. Uncorks one. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's
Personal
going to
foul.
go.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, ECU. Boy, do they need that score. Game ending. They try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home and they have played an outstanding game. Let's give this crowd a helmet step. They've been so loud, even though they've impacted this game. And that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Mizzu has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Line gets set, first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
I don't think so.
Didn't pick up a lot there.
It's not 28 yet.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw tackle and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
But I will try,
This defense has just been all over this guy all
if you
game
must know.
long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Wants to throw. It's Horn. Throwing right. And the pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Good defense puts 6 on the board.
I couldn't tell if I used it that or not. That was his. That was the guy that got the first one. Second pick 6 of the game.
They extend the lead here late.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with a big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And he moves through the extra point. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Looking left. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And as a defensive lineman, you know it's passionate. Your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Add them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this team.
First down here for the offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll start this drive firing.
Behind him?
Release it on 1st down and just click.
Yeah, I do need to get some more.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead.
Do need to get a little bit more.
Shot falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups.
I'm not worried about you, Charlie.
At the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Looking downfield, it's Rayola. It's complete to the left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and a ray of possibilities here. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Gets it out quickly. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one. First down.
This is a SEC team, Charlie. I'm done with my. I'm done with my ACC.
Is surprising, I gotta be honest.
The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The pitch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. And the stomping has commenced. The mantra is always...
Did you study my my schedule?
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And no, I also played Florida State. They were ranked all 88s and 89s. I played Florida State, Kyle, and Clemson in 3 straight weeks.
Coming out on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, I wish I was playing with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks.
1 and 2.
Yeah, my bad.
Lost to Kyle, lost to Clemson.
Should have ran a better route.
Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. Looking to throw, it's Moore. Feeling some heat. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Looking to throw it again. Going over the top.
Oh, come on, Armor.
Three in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. That's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, that's a huge completion on third down. And David, he was double covered. I mean, what do you do as a coordinator moving forward now trying to stop this guy from making plays?
I can't tell you how frustrating that is. I got 2 on it. Like, I'm sending resources to stop this guy, and he's still making plays. You got to get more pressure on the quarterback. You got to disguise. You got to do something. But apparently that guy you can't cover, even with 2.
He's looking for a man on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're being unfortunate.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you got to be way more aggressive.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work.
Players.
They in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Smart move to keep it on the ground. A strong tackle.
Why don't you pick up the first guy?
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. Touchdown, East Carolina. And the run is on. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got? Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds his man down the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35.
Green 25.
Scanning the field, it's Horn. He finds his man.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Tackled, but he has a first down.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position, they located the football, and they went in game time.
Unloads it left. It's complete. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Mizzu coming out with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. He makes the grab. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make it easy catch and then advancing.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. It can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense puts the exclamation point today. They haven't wonderful day. They're doing everything great. You can tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up.